Hey guys, Justin, Crystal, and our dog McGuire sitting on the Helix mattress. Today what we're going to do is a review for you guys of the Helix. We've been sleeping on it for about a week now, and we just wanted to give you our insight on the mattress, and so you guys can make an educated decision to know if it's going to be the right one for you. So let's get started. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about when we unbox this mattress, and we do have an unboxing video if you guys want to go over and check out that after you watch the main review. We did notice a little bit of off-gassing. You know, that is something that is going to be pretty normal, especially if you're going to have these mattresses where they're going to be rolled up in a box. You know, it just traps everything all inside. So you are going to have a little bit of a dissipation, so give yourself a few hours, maybe a day, depending on how sensitive you are for that off-gassing. But that's just a little bit about that. And now, Crystal, you're going to talk about the cover.
Yeah. So next we're going to talk about the cover on top of this bed. The cover is actually going to be 100% polyester, and that includes the top and the sides. However, the top is going to be a little bit thinner, and it's going to have, you know, a little bit more breathability, just because you are going to have that cooling layer on the top. So it does allow for you to, you know, fully feel that as well. The side panels are going to be a little bit more durable. They're going to have a kind of a little bit more of a coarse feel to them, and not a bad thing. But just,
no, you can feel like they're really heavy.
Yeah, because you do have that microcoil system in there, and you do want to make sure that it's fully encased and really keeps it together nicely. So the cover does just have a nice clean pattern to it, and
it's nice and tight too.
Yes.
It's not like it's sagging or bunching.
We did notice there is a zipper on the bottom of the mattress if for some reason, you know, take it off. You really don't want to though, and it's on there really nice and tight. So.
Right, so there is a zipper on the bottom, which is nice. And then this top cover also has a lot of elasticity in it.
Yeah.
So it just keeps everything nice and tight. So, and it's nice to the touch. I mean, it feels
it's really
good.
just soft.
Yeah.
Alright, so next we're just going to be opening up the mattress and showing you the materials inside.
Alright guys, now you can see I've unzipped the cover of the Helix mattress, and I've just brought it back just to show you the inside of this mattress. You can see that you're going to have 3 layers of foam inside of it, and then you're also going to have a micro coil, really just a pocketed coil system that goes right inside of it here. But let's just talk about this first layer. This first layer is going to be one of the interchangeable layers where they can make it firmer or softer. It is a 3-pound foam density. It is pretty much just a poly foam. It is unique to Helix. It's their proprietary foam that they're going to use inside of it, and this is customizable. Now the bottom layer underneath that is going to be your micro coil set. So you can see that what they do is they laminate this top piece to this bottom piece here. That pocketed coil set's going to provide some good bounce, a nice feel. It is a pocketed coil set, so you're not going to get as much motion transfer that runs through it compared to your more traditional coil systems. And then underneath that, what we have is another customizable foam where they could make this firmer or softer for you depending on your preference, and that's really the great thing about the Helix mattress, is they can just customize it for your needs. So this right here is going to be laminated to the bottom piece of base foam. Your base foam is going to be a 1.8 foam density. You know, you're just going to want to have that base foam in there. It's going to provide a little bit less of a bottoming out type feel, a little bit more compression in there. And, you know, these are going to be the layers of foam inside of the Helix. And I'm just going to push on it a little bit so you can see how quick and responsive it is. Also, I believe that top layer is going to have a little cooling aspect to it. So that's going to be a big bonus too. So these are the insides. This is the inside of the Helix mattress. Okay, so what we're going to talk about now is the truly unique thing about the Helix mattress. They actually allow you to customize this bed. So, you know, I can actually have my side customized specifically for me. Crystal can have her side customized for her. or you can just get the whole thing customized, for just where it's consistent all the way through. And that's really a great feature for this mattress. And Crystal's going to talk a little bit when she got this thing customized for us.
Yeah, so on Helix, when you first go to their site, they actually have you take a little quiz, which just goes through some general information that will kind of help in the process of customizing it for you. Simple questions like your weight, how you like your bed to feel, firmer, softer, which sleeping positions you like to sleep in, and so on. And these just kind of help them break it down so they can really make sure that this mattress is going to be adjusted specifically to you and your partner. Like Justin had said, you can either have it blended where you can have the whole thing feel the same across, or you can have it specifically designed per side of the bed. Some of the things that they're looking at are going to be, the firmness level as well as the support of the bed, and even the cooling factor. So all of those will be adjusted according to what you prefer. For us, we ended up getting kind of more of a medium to medium firm feeling bed. Nice top layer with a lot of cooling in it, as well as kind of minimal to medium support because of our weights. So now we're just going to talk about how this bed worked for us and how comfortable we felt it was.
So comfort-wise, guys, we really like the comfort of this bed. For a lot of online mattresses, they're going to be, a lot of them are kind of bunched in the same group. We thought this one was unique because we were able to customize it for ourselves, and that the top layer, we were able to get it where it was more of a medium feel. So if you did tend to sleep on your side ever, you can feel your hip or your shoulder sinking in. It's going to give you a little bit more of a contour, which is pretty nice. Me being a back sleeper, sleeping on my back, I did get some good lumbar support here, which is very important. You're not going to get too much sink. You can see, my hips are probably sinking in maybe 2 inches into it.
Maybe.
And I think that's the proper kind of sink that you want. The other thing is it has real good bounce. It's very responsive, and I like that. I don't necessarily like feeling like I'm stuck in quicksand. I like to be able to transition from my side to my back to my stomach if I need to, and it's just instantaneous.
One thing I really liked about this bed too is the microcoils. I can really feel that they help with that weight distribution actually. I feel like you sink in enough, but you feel like when you lay across those, they really do help kind of distribute your weight evenly.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they're always going to be pushing up and working with you.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit different from a traditional coil where it's kind of more rigid. This is going to just groove to you a little bit better, but still have that nice bounce. So comfort-wise, we thought the Helix mattress was quite comfortable for us. So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about motion transfer. And as you can see, we have Lily who's joined us. She just woke up from her nap. So instead of having her cry, she's going to sit on her mama's lap. So motion transfer wise, you are going to have a pocketed coil system inside of it. So theoretically, you are going to get a little bit more movement from that coil set than an all foam mattress. We didn't experience a ton of movement. I mean, you can see me, jumping on the side here. And the dog is moving a little bit, and I'm getting you to move, but I mean, realistically, who's going to be doing that? If you're just simply, tossing and turning at night, the nice thing is those coils actually absorb a lot of that movement. You'll notice, that top 2-inch layer, it's going to have a nice cushioning feel. Motion transfer, we thought it was pretty good. What did you think, Crystal?
Yeah, I mean, for your daily use, just getting in and out of bed and moving around, you really aren't going to disturb your partner much. from what we noticed. So
yeah, so I wouldn't worry too much about motion transfer. We thought this performed pretty well. So next we're going to talk about
sleeping cool.
Sleeping cool, that's right. Sleeping cool wise, same thing. I didn't notice getting overly hot coming from somebody who is a warm sleeper. So I really appreciated that. When we were filling out the customization part of it, we did note that that was something that was concerning for us. So we wanted to get some foams and materials inside of the bed that are going to, be more
yeah, if they specifically
resistant.
ask if you're a warm sleeper, so they can make it just for you. So yeah, I mean that foam along with the thinner cover on the top part to allow that foam to kind of do its job, we found that to work really well.
Right. Yeah, and it's not going to have like a thick, dense memory foam layer that runs up top that's going to retain more heat. You're going to ride more on top of this because it is going to be more of a buoyant foam. So, as long as you're not going to be sinking in really deep into a mattress, you're going to get less heat retention. So, heat-wise, we thought that this performed very well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about edge support for you guys. The Helix does not have, a firm border rod that runs around the edge, so you're not going to get, fantastic edge support. And that's pretty common with anything that's going to be rolled up and put in a box. For me, as you know, that isn't the most important thing when purchasing a mattress for a firm edge support, but for some people it might be. You can see if I'm sitting, just in a normal position, fairly far back, I'd say about 2 feet back, it's going to feel just fine. Once you get up right to the edge, you are going to get some considerable sink on the edge of the bed. It's nothing major, but edge support wise, I would say it's just about average. One thing, when you are laying on this mattress, it does level you out quite well. So when you spread all the way across the top and you have all your weight on one side, you shouldn't feel like you're rolling out of the bed. If you get to about that 1 to 2 inch, right on the edge, then you might have a little bit more of that type of feel. So edge support for the Helix, I mean, we just thought it was, just fair, pretty normal for these type of online mattresses. Okay guys, now what we're going to do is we're going to talk about the overall value of the Helix bed. The Helix, a queen size, is going to come in right around $1,000. One thing is go over to our website, oursleepguide.com, after this review, click on the Helix review or click on the coupon page, and we should be able to save you some extra money on this bed. So that's pretty cool because everybody wants to be able to save some money. So check that out after the review. But coming in at right around $1,000, that's going to be pretty cool because this is a customizable bed. So I can't stress that enough, how important that is when you can actually customize both sides or just the whole mattress specifically for your needs. And that's just a very unique thing that Helix is going to provide. So I think there's a lot of people out there that are going to think that type of mattress is going to be right up their alley. Value-wise, we thought that it was going to be a good value for you guys. So, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys have any comments, they can just comment below. Crystal or myself, can answer some of the questions for you. If you've had a Helix and you've really loved it, let us know, how it's been working out for you. Or if you just wanted some customizable tips, maybe we could help you out with that. Thank you guys for watching the video. Definitely check out oursleepguide.com. But we'll see you next time, guys. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.